Alright, I'm only doing this video because I went to order a remain head, and it had crack like this one right here. It had a crack there and a crack there. Okay, well though, I got a couple other cracks on this head right here. I want to say this is one right here, and I would say this is a crack, but I can't confirm that. But nor will I deny it. And I believe there's another crack or something somewhere along this area. But I'm only making a video because I went to order a new head or a used remain head, and they want $700 for it. Okay, cool, $700. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But I do have a problem with is that the head that I ordered, it has a crack like going from left to right, like right here. Then it had a crack going top to bottom. So the integrity of this whole section right here, if it get hot again, it would probably lose. So I thought about it. I'm like, okay, so if they can sell a head with cracks on it, then that means that head is good enough to run on the car for at least 20,000 miles, or at least 6 months to a year, which is not a big issue. But my thing was, I have yet to see if that is a good idea or not. So I tried my best to clean it as good as I can, and I'm pretty sure I didn't clean it good enough. So I'm gonna go get something and push. Well, I can't push anything, but I'm gonna bring this head to the machine shop, and I wanna know. I know I can see this crack and this crack. These two cracks right here. Intake is off. 100%. But the head at the part store had more cracks on it than what I have on mine. Now I don't know if this is a crack, but I was skeptical about it. I'm gonna drop this head off tomorrow at the machine shop, and I'm just gonna pay for it. I genuinely believe that I can run my head on my car one more run. This will be the third run. This is run number 3 on this car. Let me get a straight ruler. I got a straight edge ruler. Let's see. It is pretty straight. I can't speak that very well, but I know that, yeah, it's warped bad right there, and it is bad right there. But what I didn't like is, you see this lip? It's a lip right here. It's a lip right here, and it's a lip right here. I want to try to see if the machine shop can get rid of that lip. If he can shave it to get rid of this lip, the engine might actually last a little longer. Because that's what happened with it. It didn't last long. I had this head redid. I took it off in a day. It took me 24 hours. I took the head off, shaved it, hurried up, got it shaved, put it back on the car, got the car running. It didn't take nothing but maybe 20, 30 minutes to get the car back up and running. So once I got the car back up and running, I don't know why it took me 48 hours. I'm gonna say it like that, 48 hours. I dropped the head off, and I'll put YouTube back on. I dropped the head off, got the work done to it, and boom. 3 days later, after driving the car, I drove the car maybe 2 weeks. You know, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure, but I did drive it for a little minute, and boom, this happened. So this is the first, second. This is the second, or the, I don't know how to say it. This head is the original head that was on the car. The original head, this is the original head because I remember putting these copper bolts in, these copper coated or copper looking bolts in it. Because on the factory head, these are the studs for the factory head. They don't have no, this is the factory stud, not this one. This is something I put on here. I remember this head, I got it worked, and when that didn't work, I went got it shaved. I went bought it to a place in Morgan City. They shaved it. So right after they shaved it, I got it back. I clapped it on my car, put my car back together. 24 hours, had my car back up and running, and boom, it happened again. So this time when it happened, I didn't inspect it the first time. I should have inspected it the first time to see if it had any cracks on the head, but I didn't. And by me not inspecting it, I wouldn't even know if this can be fixed or not. Now, I don't know if the engine get hot enough, the valve to bend. I don't know if the valve to bend will get hot enough. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do a little test. I want you to tell me the cams are not, like I said, the cams are not the right cams. So please don't judge me on this 1.4 with these used cams in it. Okay, this is one problem. Because that bolt is broken off. Okay. So I have a problem. This is broken off. I gotta try to get that out of there. Oh, there we go. We got a leak. Okay, that's one leak. Okay. Okay, I got two leaks. And that's water. That's orange juice. So I got 1, 2, and 3. 3 leaks. I'll pick up my orange juice. Sorry, okay. Go ahead and cry ahead. This one is leaking. This one is not. This one is leaking. This one is leaking. That might haven't leaked yet. This one is leaking. This one is leaking. This one is leaking. Look, this one is leaking too. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is leaking. 6 valve is leaking. So what I'm thinking of doing is rebuilding this head with the crack on it. Because if they're gonna sell me a head for $700 with cracks on it, obviously they're selling the head because they know it's gonna run. But what they're making a mistake at is selling the head to somebody that knows a little bit about cars. A little bit. I don't know everything, but a little bit is more than enough. Okay. So let me go ahead and flip my board over and get me a towel to catch the expensive ass orange juice. Okay. So now, get my towel. Put my towel down to catch my orange juice. Now I'm gonna do the exhaust side and check the exhaust valve. I'm gonna do the same test, but this time I'm gonna actually use water this time. Give me a second. And now, for the water test. Oh Lord, got one tooth on my feet. I didn't want that. But, okay, I know this one is leaking, this one is leaking, this one is leaking, that one's leaking, and this one right here is leaking. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 valves that are leaking. Now let's see how many exhaust valves leaking. Yep. Maybe not. So the exhaust side is leaking, not the intake side. The intake is the bigger valve. I thought it was the exhaust. I thought it was the intake side. I don't know why. I thought the intake. Okay, this one is leaking. There we go. Got a seepage. Got a little bit here too. Ooh. So this one and this one is leaking. That one does look like it's leaking right now. I don't know if I can get that. Yep. Look at that. That one is even leaking. Okay, so that's my loss of compression for the cylinders right there. That's a loss of compression from those cylinders. But I'm not 100% sure on that very first one because I didn't put anything in it. So let's go ahead and put some in that very first one. We'll give you a shot back in a second and I'm going to tell you how this is going to go. It's going to be a valve job. Okay, so now that one filled up, I know these are leaking already. I can see the fluid dripping. I thought that one was leaking. I guess not. So it's just these two middle ones. And I can't tell if this first one is leaking yet. So let's see. Let's wipe it off. So the valves are leaking. So I'm gonna need a 3-angle valve job. Okay, cool. I'm gonna remove the cam and I'm gonna get that leftover bolt that's in there out of that. Once I get all these bolts out, man, I'm thinking I'm gonna drop this cam off. I'm gonna drop this head off in the morning. I'll drop this head off in the morning and get a complete head job done on it. So let me go ahead and write that down on my chart to see what it is that I need to do to get this taken care of. I'm thinking of even updating the spring for the valve. One of these valves, I took the keeper out right there. So this is on the exhaust side. I took one of the keepers out on the very first spring. That keeper is actually in my Mercedes Benz. So since I'm gonna be running this car factory stock, I'm not doing no performance and stuff of that nature. And ZZP has some good stuff. I might do some upgrades later on down the line, but with a new head, but not right now at the moment. I don't know, my camera keeps fading out. It keeps losing focus. There we go. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. And my solo cup is not something I want to show y'all. But man, this ain't gonna be a journey. Cause I can't put that used head that they trying to sell me on this fucking motor, man. This is crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these cams off. And take this broken bolt out. Man, I feel so stupid right now. Because they trying to get me a fucking crackhead, man. Get the fuck out of here. I feel dumb.